Hey guys, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, and Steve. Now Steve, we were having a problem getting him into the food. He didn't like the hot dogs, so now we're using his kibble, and that was the icebreaker, right? That was the one that broke the ice and got him started. So now he's luring, good, following the hand. Now we just got to teach him the different locations where those hands are coming from. So we've got a right hand. We usually always do that explosion release to my right. He's learning to come into this hand, right? Yes, good boy, good. The other one is from my side, and it's a different picture for the dog. Remember, the dog's seeing pictures. Everything is posture, my body, and showing him what you need to do to get the reward. Yes, right away when he sat, I gave him the reward. There was only a couple pieces, but I'm going to keep doing that. Put a big old wad of food in my hand. This is kind of a wet kibble. I've wetted it down, made it a little soft. Yes. Now I need to bring in my clicker, so I associate the classical conditioning with sound, means this is coming, right? So that's all basically classical conditioning is anticipatory want, and then anticipation of what's going to happen when you hear that sound. Delivery of the food, right? And here's my delivery hand on this side of my left hand. We do a lot of that luring with our left hand, and we get the dog starting into healing and a bunch of other things. But right now, I'm just worried about loading clicker and getting his drive up to chase this food. Good. Yep. Yep. Good. Okay. So right away, hand comes up towards the face. Boom, he sits, and there's a click. All right. Good. Good. And then installing his other markers. Good. Nope. 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 Okay, so this is his first experience with not getting the food, and I'll start adding that. We're robbing him of what he wants until he does what I want, right? Good. Now I did a click on this, not going to break the bank. We want good in here, so he starts learning that good means it's going to go between his legs. Good. Okay. And then we start adding our 3 Ds. Distraction, me jumping around like an idiot. Good. Distance. Good. And then always coming back to the center. Now he's slouching when he sits, but I'll worry about that later. Right now I want to just get these installed. Steve. Good. Steve. Yep. Good boy. Good. Yeah, yeah, go. Moving backwards with that explosion release. So he starts learning that dog's name comes first, preparatory to an action. Some kind of movement. Good boy. Good. Now you can go online and pay for this sort of thing with all kinds of fancy trainers, but I don't charge you anything for the same knowledge they're going to give. They have a lot more bells and whistles for that online training, a lot more sound and highlights and film quality. You know, I don't have that. Mine's always butchered, but good. Steve. Good. But what can you ask for free, right? Good. Good boy, Steve. Good boy, good. Steve? Yep, good boy, good. The same things happen. Dog's name into the explosion release, so he starts learning that there's something going to happen when he hears his name. And we'll take that into all the other commands as we go along. Steve? Good boy, good. Steve? Yep, good boy, good, good. And show him the hand, get him to come into that hand. Chase those hands, right? Good. Good boy, Steve. Side profile. Food's in my left hand. Go up and over and get him to sit. Right away, click. And here's his different picture. He's getting to see me from the side, right? Good. Steve? Good boy, good. Steve? Yep, good boy, good. Let's check our camera, make sure it's going. We still don't have our sound worked out. We'll get there sooner or later. Good. All right, let's go, Steve. Hup, hup. Vocabulary. Hup. Good. You want to go bye-bye. You want to eat. I make him sit when I feed him. I use the bowl of food, and I push it back into his head. It gives me a sit, and then I start going into a flow pattern of getting him to learn to wait until he hears his name before he goes into the bowl. All kinds of little things that we're working on as far as what we expect of the animal. It's all about pattern and consistency and routine. Steve? Good. Steve? Yep, good boy, good. That pause is what's important. I'm giving a nice little pause before I explode, right? Dog's name, pause, then explode. So he starts learning that something is coming. Anticipatory want starts getting built in from even this age. Good. And this stays consistent as we build the dog with a bunch of things. To my face, so he's looking at my eyes. Maybe even a little kissy sound to help him out, right? Good. 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 There you go. Good boy. Good. 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 So he's off and running as far as his first stage of learning the lexicon, the vocabulary, what he's going to learn. Markers. What is a marker? A marker is a point in time that tells him he's doing the right thing or the wrong thing. You can have negative markers as well as you can positive markers. Good. So when he hears good, that means the food is going to him, and it starts right here between his legs, because we want to anchor him in a down position, and we want to start teaching him that marker of good. So I am putting it right between his legs. Good means it's coming to you. The other one is a terminal bridge marker. It means the behavior is over. You can go into drive and come after me. Steve, good. Steve, yep, good, good, here you go. So we need to be real consistent with this work in the beginning so he gets that installed. Once we get our basic understanding of our markers, then we're going to grow the dog from there. But it all starts with no, good, and yes. Steve, come on. Good work, good. Hup, hup, come on. Hup, hup, come on. Hup, hup, come on. Come on. Nope, nope. Robbing him of food, right? I'm doing it on purpose because I'm trying to show him that other aspect is if he doesn't do things right, he doesn't get his food. And after a little while, he'll start figuring that out. And that's his first negative marker. Not saying no and not giving him the food, it starts to add up to him after a while that, hey, I've got to do the right thing. What does he want, right? We'll add more things in as we go. Good. Good boy, Steve. Good. Good boy. Good. That's my boy. Good. Now, can I start clocking him? Probably not. Good. I'll start from there. Conveying the thought to the dog. Just enough challenge. Not too hard with a lazy sack like this, right? Good. A lot more sedate, willing to just lay around and be a slug, right? That's the nature of the beast. So we're going to work opposite of that and do a lot of drivey type stuff with a dog like this because we don't want him to end up being a slug just because that's his breed. A lot of people accept it. And I always like to go against the grain and really work hard at imprinting the speed stuff when they're young. Get that energy and that, use it when they're young. Good. So I will go against that grain and do everything a little quick and crisp instead of saying down and letting the dog go and take 3 minutes to get to a down position. Just because he's a mastiff and a large dog does not mean you need to accept that, especially when they're young. Catch this energy level and their high drives, high energy outflow when they're babies, when they're young. Catch it when they're young, and then start always kind of insisting on that, always trying to convey that thought that that's what you want. Good. Right away, he's laying in a pretty good position, so I want to praise him for that before he slouches over. Steve, good boy, Steve. Nope. Voice tone. Right? I'm not just saying Steve, I'm hitting it with a voice tone that's going to be consistent. Steve, good. Steve, yep, good boy, good. Okay? So after a while, he'll get used to that being a cue. When I hear that voice tone, some kind of explosion is going to happen. We're going to play these games in the beginning in all kinds of areas to set up our first initial communication baseboard of no, good, and yes, right? Each one means something. Terminal bridge marker means the behavior is over with and you can go into regular behavior, right? Steve? Yep, good boy, good, there you go. Damn meat bees are already on me, damn it. They're going after the food on the table. I don't want him to start snapping it. Good. Now the other big advice is keep it short and sweet. We're already at a point now, Steve. Nope, nope, good. That's a good boy, good. Praise up underneath the neck, show him what you want, which is praise underneath the neck to draw his head up and get him to stay in a sit. Not real easy for a dog like this to want to go into a real lazy lazy posture. Good, Steve. Yep. Good boy, good. There you go. All right, so now I want to end it on the side profile so he sees that picture and maybe a little bit of the bowl work and we'll be done. Good boy, we're already reaching our apex. I can sense it. Good boy. His excitement level's coming down. Food's starting to kind of get in his belly, so we get a little less drive on the food drive. Short and sweet. Steve. Hey, you. Good. There you go. Good boy, Steve. All right, let's play some bowl work and we'll be done. Good. And we'll end it on the thing that I want him to remember the most, which is the bowls, because he hasn't done much of it. Come on, Steve. Good. Boy, Steve, it's good. 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 Remember, yesterday was our first day doing this. He wouldn't even touch the bowl. Steve. And now he's already stepping up on it and knows what I want, right? So now we're going to go bouncing from here to here. Come on, Steve. And bounce back and forth. Little meat bees are driving me nuts. Come on. Good. Good. No. Good. Nope. Steve, come on. Yeah. Steve. Good. Good. Hands got food on them, and then I start petting the dog, and that smell goes on the dog, and the bees say, oh, look at that. Good boy, good. Good. All right, so we're doing pretty good. There's that step, too. Good. Come on. Hey. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Starting to get tired already, are you, huh? All right, so I need to end it on a high point, and I'm just looking for a little bit of step. Just a little step. Come on, Steve. So I'm going to take a whole wad of food in my hand so there's more draw, more food smell, more draw, and then I'll jackpot, right? Yeah, good boy, good, there you go. Now if I got to make sure it goes the other way too, make sure it's balanced. Don't go just one way. Right-handed, left-handed, right? If I do it all one way, he won't go the other way. So it's important that I balance it, and we'll end it on that balance. Yay, good boy, good, there you go. So within one day, he's already stepping, okay? I call that stepping. When they're stepping in the back end, I'm starting to get that spin off my bulls. All right, Mark Ferrasci, Protect Dog Training, signing off with Steve. Have a good day, guys.